My mother and father, Lloyd and Lois Martin, started Martin's Potato Bread in 1955.
It got started in my kitchen.
Mother had a recipe and Dad had a vision, and we've been making great tasting Martin's famous potato rolls and bread ever since.
I've been in baking all my life. I grew up with it. And then I married Lloyd.
And father converted the one-car garage to a small bakery.
That's how we got started, Lloyd and I.
Potato bread is bread and rolls made with wheat flour and potato flour. Martin's Potato Bread uses the finest ingredients, the best flour, real cane sugar, and it's made with milk.
Potato bread gives you a little bit more flavor. It's unique in its taste.
If you differentiate potato bread from a standard white loaf, it's what we call belly stuffer. Our product is something that tastes sweet and high in protein. It's nutritious. It's good for you type bread.
We could cut our cost to about a fourth if we use just whey, but we use the real, non-fat, dry milk. So our Martin's Potato Bread is a different level of quality, both in flavor and nutrition.
And of course my dad, as a young boy, started helping as well.
Jim, he grew up in it too.
Although I do remember as a kid, I was so sick and tired of peeling potatoes that I said, I will never be in this business.
So we worked as a family.
Obviously, you don't ever say never.
Every weekend we went to market.
We used our '54 Dodge Coronet with the rear seat removed, covered all over, and then we'd tie the trunk lid down and head for the farmer's market.
Lloyd, well, thank the good Lord he was more laid back than I am. I'm a type A and he was a good type B.
Grandpa Martin, he was a fun person.
Grandfather was one of those jovial guys.
Had this thing where he didn't like to catch people doing the wrong thing.
Never wanted to find somebody doing something wrong. He was always one of the guys who was making noise going down the hall.
He always did this thing where he made noise coming down the hallway.
So employees or somebody would know he's coming.
After we really got busy with this size garage, we still needed more room. We bought a property on Lincoln Way. We had a restaurant in the front, and our bakery was in the back.
I don't know that there's any place in town yet you can get as good at ham and egg sandwiches and so forth.
They had over 130 different items, anything from coffee cakes to pies, you name it in a pastry shop, which is where our name comes from, Martin's famous pastry shop. So we cut 113 items down to 9 items.
And then that's where the boys got the idea that they were going to do it wholesale.
And the restaurant business was coming under a lot of competition, and so they decided, rather than to kind of fight the competition, to get out of the restaurant business and focus just on bread and rolls.
We had a vision for the supermarkets. Things worked very well. We very quickly outstripped our capacity to produce on Lincoln Way. And that's why in '77 we acquired the first property where we are now off of Garber Road. We were able to grow quickly from the late '70s into the early '80s into Allentown, then Philadelphia, and then the New York market. And Florida took off extremely fast.
So they're pretty big in Florida.
Big step for us to start the Georgia facility. And we think it's been a very big success and will long-term bring stability to the company and also to the customers. We continue to try to provide the product to more and more customers because we believe everybody would enjoy our product.
The line that tastes as golden means that it's a product that is as good as gold. High quality and golden in color and good for you to eat. And so it just means quality to us. We
don't exist without quality, without a consistent product that people know what it is when they buy it, and they know it's going to be that way every time they buy it.
We've got to stay with what we know the customer expects, so we are very, very hard to change on it. So that's really kind of the story of Martin's famous potato rolls. Dad always said, if you don't call yourself famous, who will?
I still can hardly believe it yet, how it has grown. Never imagined it would get this big.